Alright guys, welcome to Diablo CrossFit Martinez at the home of Universal Sports Academy. We're going to go ahead and cover some of the workouts for the Average Joe's competition. We're going to go over two of the workouts along with the movement standards and a little dry run of what a workout or what the workouts will consist of. Okay. Alright guys, here we are for the first event. There's going to be 4 different scoring opportunities, 2 full points and then 2 half points. Each event's going to start off with a half point. So for example, we're starting off a 1 minute max ground to shoulder. Men are going to use 105 pounds, women are going to use 65 pounds. After that, we're going to rest 1 minute and then we're going to move on to an AMRAP, which is going to be a full score of 8 minutes of 10 deadlifts, same weight as the ground to shoulder, and then a sandbag drag / run. We're going to go ahead and cover some of the standards on these movements right here. So, following me over to our barbell, we have an axle bar. So, having an opportunity to try something a little different, we're going to be using a lot of the axle bar this competition. Starting off for our standards for the ground to shoulder, the bar is going to start from the ground. You can clean it, get it to the shoulders however you want, hence the ground to shoulder. You can go with a mixed grip to a clean. You can squat clean it. You can muscle clean it or whatever you need to. You have 1 minute to have the bar, elbows in front, legs and hips locked out before the judge gives you the rep. After that, we're going to go ahead and set up into our AMRAP. Now our AMRAP is going to consist of our deadlift. Now a little different from our ground to shoulder, you must work with a double overhand. We're not going to allow any mixed grip for the deadlift. So starting off, legs and hips fully extended. Judges will be watching your knees. So when you come down, make sure that your knees are locking out at the top. You can drop from the top, that's fine. We will be watching the bend of the elbow. So say you were in a rep, we don't want to come down and deliberately try to bounce it. Okay, we want straight arms and full control the entire time. After that, we have our sandbag. Going over to our sandbag drag / run. This is going to be an interesting event. We've got our Alpha Strong sandbags and a rope. Now, we are dragging this halfway across the field. Now, the way we're going to drag this, we're going to drag halfway down, run back. We're going to do 10 more deadlifts, run back down, drag the other rest of the field, run back, 10 deadlifts. So there's going to be 10 deadlifts in between each shuttle drag, okay? Now with the sandbag drag, there's a couple things we want you to hold up to standard. You're only going to use your hands. There's no pulling it over the shoulder, no wrapping around the waist. It's going to be just a dead strong grip. From here, drag it however you want. We're going to come all the way across. Once the sandbag crosses the plane, we'll have tape lined out so you know where the sandbag has to cross. You're then going to drop your rope, run back to your deadlift, complete 10 more deadlifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. We're going to run back to our sandbag and then run across the rest of the way. Now, as far as the sandbag, go ahead, keep following me. As far as the sandbag is going to go, it has to cross the white line. So you can drag, run, however, just from you crossing the line, this is not a finished rep. We need to continue to pull all the way across. Once it's across, run back and repeat. After you finish your next 10 deadlifts, you're going to run back out. Grab your sandbag, pull it to the halfway mark, run to your deadlifts, and vice versa. And continue on for 8 minutes. Alright guys, so we're going to cover the second event. The second event is going to begin with a 2 minute skill test. Okay, now this is another half point, so this is worth half a score. Now, this 2-minute skill test is going to consist of a sandbag shuttle run. Then, with the remainder of your 2 minutes, you're going to throw a sandbag for max distance for 2 throws. Now, if you complete those throws and you still have, say, 30, 45 seconds left, you can then run back out, grab your sandbag, bring it back, and toss. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate this workout right now. Starting off, 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to get the sandbag wherever you want to go. If you want to go sideways, shoulder, whatever, that's fine. We're going to run to the end of the field. Now, once you get to the end of the field, we'll have you run around a cone. Then you're going to run back. Once you get back to your start, now you have 2 throws. Okay, now a throw, you can throw it however you like. You can throw sideways, run to it, you can do a kettlebell swing, throw, whatever. After your second throw, your judge is going to mark a piece of tape at the closest end of the sandbag. From there, with whatever time you have left, you get to run back out, grab your sandbag, take it to the start, and then you get to throw it again. For 2 more throws. If the time ends now, the previous throw that you had of your second throw will be your score. All right, guys, so now we're going to cover the second part of the second event. This is a full scored event. 7-minute AMRAP with a 10 thruster. 10 thrusters, 65 for men, 45 for women. We're going to go into, after that, we got 5 sandbag burpees to shoulder, and then we're going to run. Okay, it's going to be very similar to the first event as far as the running distance. Starting off with our thrusters, we are still using our axle bars. The thruster is going to begin from the ground once you get the bar to your shoulders. Your hips must pass below parallel, and you must have control at the top in one continuous movement, which means that you can't front squat and then push press. Has to be one fluid movement. After you finish your 10 thrusters, then we're going to move on to 5 burpees to shoulders. Chest to the sandbag. Stand up, and we're getting that bar or the sandbag to our shoulders. We're going to continue for 5 reps. After your 5th rep, we're going to hang on to it and run it to our halfway marker. Run back for 10 more thrusters. After 10 thrusters, we're going to run back out. We're going to continue on to 5 sandbag burpees to shoulder, and then run it to the far end, and then we're going to run back. We're going to continue that back and forth for 7 minutes.